If I told you that our world has changed more in the past 100 years than in the previous 1,000 years, would you believe me? Well, you darn well better, because that is 100% true. And if I told you that due to this century of transformation, our world is completely different than what it was 5 years ago, well, once again, that is true. But what about 2 years ago? Or 1 year ago? Or even 6 months ago? How different is our world than what it was 6 months ago? Well, on the surface, not much has changed. But when you dig deep and really start to analyze some stuff, you'll notice some changes in our world. I have a quick story to tell you to help you understand this a little better. You see, iPhones recently came out with a tracking app. So if someone loses their phone, they can track it and figure out where it is. Now, I personally did not see much value in it, since I love my phone and would make sure never to lose it. However, my brother, on the other hand, has problems with this. He's always losing things. And when you lose a $300 iPhone, well, that's enough to ruin your day. So a couple weeks back, when we got back from the beach one day, he of course is rifling around his pockets, asking everybody, "Have you seen my phone?" And of course, nobody had seen it. And after about an hour of searching and complaining, he was ready to call the quits and head over to the iPhone store for a new phone. It was then that someone in the room mentioned something about that tracking app. My brother's eyes lit up, and he had remembered that he had installed it a few days back. So he got on the computer. I guess that's how the tracker works. I personally have an Android, so I'm not sure how that works. And the tracker discovered that it was at the beach still. But it was actually in the beach bathroom. Who would have guessed? Nobody is the answer to that question. And if it wasn't for that tracking app, my brother never would have found it. But because of a revolutionary new software, he found it lying on the bathroom floor at the beach. 6 months ago, if that had happened, my bro would have been coughing up an extra $300 for a new iPhone. But the world has changed, and technology has improved, even in the last 6 months. Things change, and things change fast. Now, that's true for every aspect of our world, but it's especially true for the internet. Now, the real reason I'm speaking to you today, other than to tell you crazy stories, is to talk to you about a wicked popular new social media site. And I'm going to be talking about this site for the next 15 minutes or so. So before I lose you, go ahead and turn off Facebook and silent your cell phone, because I would hate for you to miss out on any of the life-changing information I'm about to bestow upon you. Now, this site has been around for only about a year, but already has tens of millions of members. And they have Facebook scared to death because this new platform is the internet's hot new place to be. Can you guess the site I'm talking about? Well, I'm talking about Pinterest. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's a virtual pinboard that allows people to post photos and videos of their liking for all of their followers to see. And it's the fastest growing social media site ever, beating out Facebook and Twitter. And it's generated a lot of buzz in the online marketing community, as it should be. Because Pinterest is not just another platform to place ads and waste your time on. In fact, they don't even have ads yet. It's a place where real people are beginning to spend a heck of a lot of time. In fact, there's even a select few of super smart researchers that are predicting Pinterest could very well become the next Facebook or better. And that has huge marketing potential. So before I continue my spiel and tell you how you too can jump on the Pinterest bandwagon and leapfrog ahead of all the other marketers trying to figure it out, let me go on and tell you who the heck I am and why you should keep listening to me. My name is Adam Wilson. I'm just your typical fun-loving American family guy who loves sports, traveling, barbecuing, and one thing that I have to say about myself is I am absolutely enthralled by the internet. And I'm not even sure what enthralled means, but it helps me express my passion and fascination for the World Wide Web. I just love the power and freedom the internet provides for our world today. Whether I'm watching hilarious YouTube videos or managing one of my online businesses, I just can't seem to get myself off the darn web. Seriously, I drive my family crazy. And one thing that I'm always doing is checking out the next big thing. I'm always looking for the cool place to be on the internet. And that was what initially led me to my discovery of Pinterest several months back. So now let's talk a little more about Pinterest and why it's possibly becoming the next Facebook. And then I'm going to spill the beans on a few of my top Pinterest marketing secrets, so keep watching. Like I said, Pinterest is the fastest growing social media site ever, beating out Facebook and Twitter and of course LinkedIn. It already has almost 20 million registered members, and in the months of January and February of 2012, Pinterest generated more referral traffic to independent sites than Google+, YouTube, and LinkedIn combined. Now, referral traffic, if you don't know, is just sending or referring people to an external site. Now, I hope you can see the marketing potential there because there are not too many sites that are beating out those three in terms of referral traffic, and Pinterest has taken down all three put together. Now, if that alone does not have you convinced, then this next little stat will for sure do the trick. If I told you that of all the active Pinterest users right now, 1 in 5 of them have purchased something that they have initially found on Pinterest, would you believe me? Well, it's true. A recent study was conducted and the results showed that a whopping 21% of Pinterest members have bought something that Pinterest referred them to. And better yet, the average price of the products purchased from Pinterest is $80. Now think of that in terms of conversion rate, where Pinterest is the sales page and the products listed on Pinterest are the items that are being purchased. That's a 21% conversion rate. If you're in the info marketing business, you know that the average conversion rate for an $80 product is around 2 to 3%, and that's a very good conversion rate. So products listed on Pinterest convert 8 times better than products listed on a regular old sales page. Now, I don't want this to confuse you because Pinterest is not a sales page. It's simply a platform like any other social media site that you can use to get your brand or products a ton of exposure. There are only 2 differences between Pinterest and every other social media trend out there. Number 1, there are a ton of people to market to. Members increase by the millions each month. And number 2, Pinterest users are 10 times more likely to buy your products directly than, say, Facebook or Twitter users. This is because Pinterest is a place for products. Pinterest has been nicknamed the social shopping network because it resembles a shopping mall in many ways. It's fun, it's social, and there are a lot of products thrown into the bunch. And it's not like other sites that have ads in which people just skip over to get to the good stuff. The products are the good stuff on Pinterest. And people are consistently sharing products that they're interested in and have gotten value from. This is all thanks to the repin function, which is just the sharing of someone else's pin. Now, if you don't know already, a pin is just a fancy term for a photo update. And a select few of elite marketers are taking advantage of this and getting their products spread across Pinterest like wildfire. However, the majority of the marketers on Pinterest so far still have not figured it out. Although this is the perfect time to be on Pinterest because it is full of hungry buyers, but most of the competition is still busy trying to figure out Facebook marketing, most guys still can't figure out how to get their brand in front of their target audience. And it's not because their niche is not on Pinterest, because believe me, it's there. Every single niche in the world has made its way over to Pinterest, and it's brought a flood of hungry customers with it. I think you'll see that quickly when you get on Pinterest. No, it's because they're not using Pinterest to its full potential. And they're unaware of certain tactics and strategies that Pinterest users simply can't resist. They're used to marketing on Facebook, and those tactics are becoming outdated. You see, when people get on Pinterest, they subconsciously become more attracted to certain marketing strategies, whether they like it or not. Over the past several months, I have been studying Pinterest and Pinterest marketing, trying to figure out how the Pinterest user thinks and how I can get them to check out my stuff. I created several accounts and used the site for things like product launches, direct marketing, and email collection. And at first, things did not go so well. I have to admit, it took some time and money to figure out how to use Pinterest to actually sell my products and gain tons of credibility. It took a lot of time, especially since I was an extra early bird and did not have anyone to hold my hand through the process. But look, I truly do not want you to have to go through what I did trying to figure out the secrets of Pinterest. And frankly, some of the secrets that I have discovered, you will probably never find out on your own. Not being harsh, just telling it like it is. And you are severely hurting your business by not fully implementing the power of Pinterest the way I do. And you don't have to spend months like I did trying to make things work. Because I have created a system that is so revolutionary and simple, you can practically be transformed into a Pinterest stud overnight. Okay, maybe that's slightly exaggeratory. But my point is, my system is built to make you a Pinterest marketing expert as quickly as possible. So that you can experience huge amounts of credibility and sales your first week on the site. Introducing Cash In on Your Pins. It's my revolutionary new program where I walk you through each and every aspect of successful marketing on Pinterest. Here's what this system is going to do for you. Like I said, it's going to allow you to experience credibility for the first time and drive tons of traffic to your site, leading to a boost in sales you've never seen before. And again, like I mentioned, Pinterest is like a sales page on its own in many ways. So your customers might be sold on your product before they even reach your actual sales page, which takes all the conversion pressure off of you. This is, of course, if you are using Pinterest properly and implementing the tactics and strategies such as the ones that I teach in this program. And one of the things that differentiates this program from other Pinterest marketing products is that I actually go in depth on specific strategies that no one else is using, and I walk you through exactly how I am using them in my business, and then I give you the exact step-by-step blueprint on how you can do the same and implement in your business. So for example, let me spill the beans of one of the video trainings that I have waiting for you in the program. So everybody knows that one of the most important things in any business is building trust with your customers. And one thing that I use on Pinterest to gain trust with my potential customers is I have a My Story board on Pinterest. Now, if you don't already know, a board is just a fancy term for a category on Pinterest. And here is a picture of the My Story board on my Pinterest page. I just pulled this straight from my Pinterest profile, and as you can see, it is entitled My Story. And this basically just tells the story of my life, and it has many pictures and pins inside that help describe my life. And what this board does is it shows the human side of my Pinterest page. And that's very important, because on Pinterest, many people begin to become so formal, and it almost sounds robotic, which is not a good thing. In fact, it can be deadly. But this My Storyboard is an easy way to avoid this. And this program will show you how you can set it up in a way that not only avoids this at all times, but makes your followers love you and want to learn more about purchasing your stuff. Now, this is just one of my many secrets to a highly profitable Pinterest page. And you're going to get all my secrets in the Cash In on Your Pins program. So now let's talk more about the program and all the benefits you're going to be getting from it. So the program is organized into 5 modules containing 30 plus training videos as of right now. I say as of right now because I am constantly adding to the program, sharing the latest news and strategies that I discover on Pinterest. So now let's quickly talk about each module. Module 1, Pinterest 101. It's all about how to use the basic functions of Pinterest. Now, some of the things you're going to learn in Module 1 is how to sign up, how to create your first board, and how to pin, how to install the Pin It button, and how to edit your pin. So this module is all for the beginners. This is all for the Pinterest newbies, people who do not know how to use Pinterest already. And this shows you basically how to use the basic functions of Pinterest. If you already know how to use Pinterest and you've been on there for a little bit, you could probably just skip over this module and go into the marketing ones in Module 2. So Module 2 is all about how to set up your profile in a profitable way and create boards that create massive engagement and generate a ton of free targeted traffic. So some of the things that we're going to talk about in Module 2 is specific strategies to engage potential customers. And another video training we have is how to customize your boards. And we also have an entire video training that goes over your profile description. And we're going to talk about how you can create a profile description that immediately makes visitors want to become paying customers. And we're also going to show you ways that you can showcase your products or services. And I also have a video training that shows you one simple way to capture leads within the first minute of their visit. And also I have more ways to build trust with your potential customers, and I think I just talked about that a couple minutes ago, and it's very, very important. And then we have Module 3, and Module 3 is all about how to create powerful pins. So some of the things that we have in Module 3 is how to create pins that influence people, and that's probably one of the most important things. All your pins need to influence people in some way, and we have an entire training that shows you how you can create pins that do that. And I also have a video training about different strategies and softwares to creating influential pins. And I also have a training about how to showcase your products and get them extra exposure than all your other pins. And we also have a training about how you can create strong captions. And this is actually one of the most important parts. People kind of skip over this, but creating strong captions is one of the most important parts about your pins on Pinterest. And we have an entire video training that shows you how you can create strong captions. And we also have a video about how you can choose quality photos that engage and kind of make people want to click on that right away. And we also have a training that tells you how often to pin, and it's a lot different than you think, so you definitely want to watch this video, and it will definitely help you out. Then Module 4 is all about how to get loads of traffic and followers to your Pinterest page fast. And some of the things that we're going to talk about in Module 4 is you're going to get my 3-part system for fast, consistent traffic. And this is actually about a 15-minute video. It's like one of the longest videos in the program. And there are 3 things that you can do, and they all kind of come together. And this will get you fast, consistent traffic on Pinterest, and it's not even a lot of work. And then I also have a video about @ tagging, and this shows you how you can @ tag people similar to the Facebook function. And I also have a video training to show you how you can use pin it buttons for websites, and this shows you how you can bring traffic from your blog or your website over to your Pinterest page, and it's very simple. And I'm also going to show you how to persuade your current customers to become Pinterest followers, and it's very simple, and it's going to definitely make them like you even more than they did before. And then we also have a training video going over social media tactics, so how you can use Facebook and Twitter and other social media platforms to bring traffic over to Pinterest. And then Module 5 is containing multiple case studies. So Module 5 has several different videos analyzing other people's Pinterest pages, and we have examples of both personal and business pages, and we talk about the differences between personal and business pages in the program as well. And we have examples of bad Pinterest pages as well, so that I can show you some of the things you need to avoid on Pinterest, and we will consistently add to this module whenever I find a good one that I want to showcase and show you some of the good things that they're doing. And like I said, all the training is compacted into 30+ exclusive training videos, which we have waiting for you in our exclusive membership site. And I know that may sound overwhelming, but most of the training videos average around 4 to 5 minutes in length, and if you buckle down, you can get through the training fairly quickly and begin implementing, so you can experience that credibility and sales increase I've been talking all about. And if I haven't sold you at this point, these pretty little bonuses I'm about to tell you about will for sure make you want this more than anything. Bonus number 1, my brand new 8-page special report, the Google Plus Traffic Hack. And this is all about how to use Google Plus to transform your SEO and drive a ton of traffic to your site using Google's brand new social media site, Google Plus. And I'll show you how by just creating a simple Google Plus business page in 5 minutes or so will work just fine, and that this report will take you about 5 to 10 minutes to read, but it will open your eyes to an entire new world. Bonus number 2, my members only exclusive video series, the YouTube Sneak Attack. And this is a 3-part video series that shows you an underground advertising weapon on YouTube that gets your brand exposure for pennies to the dollar. And this little strategy is something that no one really knows about, but it can get your brand or product a ton of exposure. And this video series on its own is worth at least $100, but you're getting access to it free of charge when you purchase this program. Oh yeah, and for our last and most valuable bonus of all, I'd like to refer back to the beginning of the presentation. Remember when I was talking about how things change extremely fast on the internet? Yeah, well here's why I gave that little spiel and told you all those stories. You see, not only has Pinterest changed a ton since its launch over a year ago, it's also going to change a ton over the next few years. Which is why this offer would not be fair if I did not offer you this last little bonus. So for your final bonus, I am giving you something which is valued just short of priceless. And that bonus is lifetime updates. And the reason I'm giving you this is because I know Pinterest is going to change. And you have enough things to worry about your business. So leave the Pinterest stuff to me. Whenever a change is made on Pinterest, I'll dig in and figure out how it works, and then I'll let you know what I discover as soon as possible, in the form of a quick little training video. This way you can spend time on other aspects of your business, and not have to worry about research whenever Pinterest makes a change. I got your back. So now you are probably wondering what the heck the price is for this. Well, with all the value you're getting for this program, including the bonuses and the updates, I could very easily charge up to $997, but you won't pay that today. You won't even pay $497. In fact, you won't even pay $197. In this limited time offer, you can get access to this entire cash in on your pins program, including all the bonuses and the lifetime updates, for just one payment of $97. Seriously, that's all I'm charging as part of this special launch. But before you check out, let me first tell you about our 60-day money-back guarantee. That's right. After 60 days, if you don't think this is the best $97 you've ever spent, just shoot me a message and I will send you every penny back. So now you have no excuse because I'm taking all the risk here. So on that note, here's what I want you to do. Hit the Add to Cart button down below, and you'll be taken to our secure payment page where you can make your one-time payment of $97. And when you click Complete Your Order, you'll be taken over to our registration page where you can fill out your desired login information and register for our membership site, and then you'll immediately be redirected into our members area. So with that, go ahead and click the Add to Cart button down below, and we'll get started on the very next page. Thank you, and I'll see you inside the members area.